Hi boys and girls, I'm so excited that so many of you watched the video that I sent yesterday reading Humphrey's School Fair Surprise, and I cannot wait to read the next part with you. And remember that you can always send me your work on Seesaw if you got your iPad from school. If you didn't get your iPad from school, then ask your parents to sign you up and you can send me your work. I've loved seeing some of your work. So I hope you enjoyed the next chapter. Humphrey and I are outside right now on my patio enjoying the sun, and we're gonna read the next chapter, or maybe part of the chapter, called, chapter 2 is called Busy, Busy, Busy. All right, here it goes. Okay, the next morning after math and reading, Mrs. Brisbane gave each student a large piece of cardboard. "It's time to make our signs," she said. My friends all went to work drawing and writing on those blank pieces of cardboard. From my cage by the window, it was hard to figure out what their signs looked like. They couldn't finish them in one day, so the next day they worked on them again. By lunchtime, I could finally see what they had done. Richie's sign read, "Room 26 is hamsterific." Art said, "Room 26 is frogtastic." So here's their signs. You can see them. All the students in the class are busy working on their posters. That means they think that Og and I are terrific and fantastic. That made me feel good, good, good. There were other great signs too. Miranda's read, "Humphrey rules." What do you think, Humphrey? Saya's sign said, "Go Og." That's funny because Og is go spelled backwards. Tabitha and Kirk made signs that read, "Hamster power and frogs rule." The signs were every color of the rainbow. Some had flowers and glitter, some had funny pictures of Og and me, and all of them made me proud to be in room 26. At the end of the day, after science, my friends made ears. Yes, yes, yes. They took paper, scissors, crayons, and glue and made little hats with hamster ears sticking up. It was funny to see my human friends wearing hamster ears. They didn't make frog ears because, as I said, frogs don't have ears that you can see. "You have done a wonderful job," Mrs. Brisbane told the class. "Tomorrow we'll practice marching." You can see their little hamster ears and their hats. Late that afternoon, Og and I were alone in the classroom. I looked at all the signs. "Don't they look great?" I asked Og. "They must be the best in the school." "Boing," Og said. I knew he agreed with me. "I just wish I had a sign," I said. "Boing, boing," Og said. I liked doing everything my friends in room 26 did, but if I carried a sign, it would have to be a teeny tiny one. I started to think of a plan. I looked up at the clock. It would be hours before Aldo came to clean room 26. So I took a big chance. I jiggled the lock that doesn't lock on my cage. My friends all think the door is locked. They don't know that I can open it and get out. "Don't worry, Og," I said. "I'll be right back." Og splashed in his tank as I slid down the leg of the table and scampered across the floor. That was the easy part. Finding the art supplies to make a sign wouldn't be so easy. There was an open space under each tabletop where my friends kept their supplies, but it's really hard for a small hamster to reach that space. Then I noticed that Richie had left his jacket hanging over the back of his chair. Mrs. Brisbane wouldn't like that, but I did. I was able to stand up on my tippy toes and reach up, up, up to grab the sleeve with my paws. I held on tightly and slowly climbed up the sleeve. Then, 1, 2, 3, I leaped onto the seat of Richie's chair. I stood on the edge of the chair and reached up, up, up. I grabbed the collar of the jacket and pulled myself onto the open space. Oh, what treasures I found there. All right, boys and girls, we are gonna stop there today. I will send you another one soon. But in the meantime, what I want you to do is I want you to think about what your favorite part of Humphrey's surprise has been so far. And I want you to write. You can write it like this, like I did, okay? You can write Humphrey's School Fair Surprise at the top on your paper that's in your folder. And you can write, my favorite part is, and then I like this part because, and then you can draw a picture at the bottom. All right, post your work on Seesaw if you want to, or send it to me on Blooms, and I'll see you next time.